learned to set up our trig ratios, and now we're going to use trig to solve for some missing sides. So on, let's see, first thing you have to do, very first thing you have to do, make sure your calculator's in degree mode. So all you have to do is hit mode, go change radians to degree, hit enter, and then go back to the home screen and it'll be in degree mode. You can also look at the top of your calculator. Across the top, the next to the last thing should say either degree or radians. Make sure it says degrees. All right, solve for x and round to the nearest tenth. So the first thing I want to do is circle the angle that I know and then label. Well, I can always label hypotenuse, but this x, I need to know if that's opposite or adjacent. So circling my angle, I know right over here is opposite. So if I have something, information, I want to know the opposite, I know the hypotenuse. Which trig function do I use? Sine. So I know that the sine of 28 is opposite over hypotenuse. Now I just solve it like a proportion. Any proportion, put it over 1, do your cross products. So x equals 19 times the sine of 28. So in your calculator, you're going to go 19, hit the sine button, and hit 28. And you know that it is approximately 8.9. This next one, we're going to circle the angle. I don't know anything about the hypotenuse. I want opposite, I know adjacent. Therefore, I use tangent. Tangent of 41 is opposite over adjacent. Same thing, I do my cross products. X is 32, tan 41. Put that in your calculator. And x is approximately 27.8. The next one, I have 21, and I know the hypotenuse, and I'm looking for adjacent. So cosine 21 is adjacent over hypotenuse. Therefore, we're going to do the same thing. X is going to be 26 times cosine 21, which is approximately 24.3. Now, the next one, I've got tan again. So tan 55 equals, I don't want to do that one. It's too much like the others. Let's go do a different one. So let's do, there. Sine of 33 is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, this one's going to be solved a little differently because when you do cross products, you get sine 33 of x equals 15. So how do I get x alone? I divide both sides by sine 33. So calculator, put 15 divided by sine 33. And you've got that x is 27.5. And then on our word problems, Jake leaned let's see, here's his house. He leaned a 12-foot ladder against his house. If his house was built right, it's at a right angle with the ground, and the ladder forms a 68-degree angle with the ground. How far from the base of the house did he put the ladder? So this is hypotenuse adjacent. So we're going to do cosine 68 equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Therefore, we will end up doing 12 cosine 68. And he put it about 4.5 feet from his house. I think that's all we'll do there.